arkadaşlar başlıyoruz. Peki mobil reklam sektörü anlamında so why should an
Hi everyone and welcome to DigitalBox'a channel. I am Diana from Httpool Romania. I am a colony product lead, and in today's video we will talk about a great project we had together with PepsiCo for Doritos brand in Romania. We developed a gamification end card and we had amazing results. Doritos managed to reach over 1.1 million users, and in terms of engagement, the campaign had a real success. Almost 9 out of 10 users watched the video spot until the end, and half of them interacted with the game. So, in today's video, we will talk about specific issues to Romania regarding digital advertising and why this campaign had such successful results. So let's get started and meet our special guest. We have Vlad from PepsiCo here. Hello Vlad, nice to see you and thank you so much for attending. Could you please introduce yourself?
My name is Vlad Vlădescu and I'm Senior Brand Manager LACE in PepsiCo Romania. In my previous role as a Senior Digital Media Manager and Senior Brand Manager Doritos, I had the great pleasure to develop together with @Colony and all our involved partners an amazing Doritos mobile gaming experience that we will discuss about today.
Thank you. So, what do you consider first when working with media agencies and then advertising platforms for a mobile advertising campaign? And how do unique and creative ideas for campaign emerge? How do you ensure communication?
Well, when working with the media agency and the mobile advertising platforms, in general, I'm interested in three main areas. Firstly, to ensure that our partners are able to translate our business and brand objectives into tangible advertising solutions that deliver against our goals. Secondly, I want to understand if the proposed solution has the consumer put at the heart of it. This means for me several things, and I will mention just a couple of them. Do we have the data about our consumer profile? Do we know what's the role of this experience for him in the full omnichannel ecosystem? Is the solution relevant? Will it grab his attention? Thirdly, I'm interested to know how are we going to measure the impact of our campaign. And here I would say that this is one of the biggest challenge to understand how to isolate that specific component impact, especially when working for a CPG brand that has multiple communication touchpoints active at the same time. To answer your second question regarding the unique and creative ideas, I would say that the recipe for success is a strong collaboration with all the partners involved in building the solution or the campaign, be it creative agency or media agency or the advertising platform.
What are the metrics that you pay most attention to while a mobile ad campaign is live? And based on this, it would be great if we could also learn the metrics and the KPIs that brands pay more attention to in today's digital world.
In my view, in a highly cluttered with ads world that we live in, the brands have a big challenge to be seen and heard by their consumers. Therefore, there are specific metrics that are more important for me depending on the objective, campaign type, or platform. I look at the reach, meaning unique users, to understand if I can deliver the message to a scalable audience. Then I would look at the viewability or view rate for the first seconds to ensure that the brand has been introduced quickly in the story. And last but not the least, depending on the objective that we have, I look at the completion rate for that specific video or experience.
And what do you think about right targeting, engagement, and attention metrics? What are your expectations from the ad networks you work with on these metrics?
In short, my expectation is to be able to deliver my campaign to the right person, in the right place, with the right message. Hence, it's crucial that the ad network is able to provide all the infrastructure and solutions to meet my vision. When it comes to the attention metrics, this is something that I consider a prerequisite to start a campaign, given that the attention span in digital is below 2 seconds. Engagement metrics for me are rather optional for a standard ad campaign, but more important when we want to offer an interactive experience as we did for the Doritos campaign.
And now, related to the Doritos campaign developed in collaboration with Httpool and Colony, can you please tell me how is the idea of the campaign execution on Colony brought to life?
Our objective was to strengthen the association of Doritos with the gaming territory, given that almost everybody in Romania is at least a casual gamer. Our plan was to emphasize that Doritos is the perfect snacking product for this type of occasion. For this, with the help of Colony and Httpool, we gamified the original TV commercial, 3 Doritos later, by offering an immersive, interactive experience that conveyed our key messages. More than this, we were able to develop a full end-to-end consumer journey, from awareness to consideration and purchase, meaning that the consumer was able to watch the TV digital standard ad, then experience and have fun by playing the game, and finally introduce our product and offer the possibility to buy it from an online retailer.
Indeed, these are some valuable conclusions about mobile gamers and the whole Colony journey. What were the objectives set for the exploitation of the Doritos campaign on Colony, and how did the plan proposed by Httpool delivered against these objectives?
In my view, the results were absolutely impressive for several reasons. Firstly, we delivered a scalable reach above our initial expectation to a relevant consumer profile. Secondly, we succeeded to capture our consumer attention and kept him engaged throughout the experience, delivering an amazing video completion rate and an absolutely huge dynamic end card engagement, almost 2 times above the benchmarks. And thirdly, with the help of Colony, we were able to measure the direct impact in brand KPIs, and we saw outstanding lifts across all the indicators on ad recall, brand favorability, and purchase.
And how did the execution on Colony impacted the overall results of the campaign?
Definitely, the campaign that we did in partnership with Colony had a strong contribution to the overall brand performance. We saw that it strengthened Doritos' association with the gaming occasion, it contributed to a significant lift in brand indicators, and it boosted our sales.
And now I have a very interesting question. When we look at the digital advertising industry, what do you think awaits us in the future? How are the demands and expectations of brands changing?
That's a very interesting question. I think that in the near future, both the digital advertising industry and the brands should prepare for a full consumer immersion in the so-called metaverse, a virtual reality space that will enable us to work, have fun, and socialize without having the need to use a mobile phone, a laptop, or a smart TV. This means that the current trending digital platforms might become obsolete at some point, even overnight. Why do I do believe in a dramatic change? Well, because we see that now the emerging platforms have gained billions of users at a higher pace than, let's say, the more established players. So my assumption is that once a feasible, affordable, and scalable metaverse solution will appear in the market, we will see a huge user adoption overnight. Think only about COVID disruption that changed completely the way we work now, accelerated technology adoption, and the digital transformation overall.
Yeah, actually, that's true. Thank you so much for sharing with us your various experience. It was very useful. And lastly, if you have anything to add?
Thank you as well. In the end, I like to thank again to all our partners at Colony, Httpool, and OMD for the strong collaboration that we had, which led us to an outstanding campaign for Doritos.
Thank you very much for your appreciation, and again, thanks for attending. It was such a pleasure. And now, guys, please do not forget to subscribe our channel, like and share the video, and see you next time.